Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I've mentioned before that I wanted to work on a few moodier pieces. I know this video probably isn't going to do well, but whatever. Today I want to paint things that I love to paint. So before I actually started this whole YouTube thing, most of my former paintings were a little more on the gloomy end, according to critics. Personally, I didn't see it that way. It's more like the glass is half empty or half full. It depends on how you look at it. But I got so tired of people asking me if I was sad or depressed when they see my paintings, whereas in actual fact it was merely a projection of an opinion or philosophy. Some pieces are personal, the rest are not. But anyway, today's painting is inspired by a song I recently discovered. So the title of the song is actually called Fear of the Water. Now, I'm not exactly terrified of the water. In fact, I love taking a dip in the pool or soaking in a hot tub, but I get uncomfortable being underwater. So I'll always swim with my head up, kind of like a tortoise, or I'll snorkel with my foot on the floor of the ocean. Scuba diving is definitely out of the topic. Perhaps it's the loss of control that the underwater world brings. To be able to breathe freely becomes a luxury. It makes one feel small and powerless in the vast depths of the ocean, fighting against the strong current with an element of the unknown lurking around the corner. Okay, so for the process of this painting, I had envisioned grand plans of an emotionally gripping, simple yet thought-provoking dramatic piece. But of course, painting's life lessons teaches us that nothing is certain and our plans may not necessarily turn out the way we want it to be. So when life gives you lemons, we just make mojitos out of it, which is exactly what I'm doing now. It didn't come out as planned, what is new, but here I am uploading it anyway for the YouTube sense. I hated this piece when I first started it because it was so far off what I imagined, but I think the texture helped a lot and in the end I'm quite happy with this. I changed her hairstyle a couple of times and I think that did the trick, because it was definitely not going for an old school Japanese vengeful ghost in red crawling out of the dark water. There is a story behind it, but I'd much rather like to hear her interpretation of it. At the end of the day, for all you know, she could just be chilling in the pool after a hot day in the sun. I hope you like this piece, hence without further ado, let's begin.
She's a Spanish señorita. Her eyes are green and her heart is cold. You have a vision, you'd like to meet her, and so you're walking down that road to the sea. You hear a lot of things about her. Her reputation's widely known. The people talk, but that don't matter, because to you she feels like home. You feel free. Because she'll never bring you down. You're hot, then she'll bring you. She wears a flower crown. She is the people's daughter. She's holy, holy. Maria's prayer, the dragon slayer. She's fighting fire by the sea. She is a Spanish Lina. Her eyes are green and her dress is gold. She is a siren, a femme Nikita. Her children young, but her soul is old. She feels free. She'll never bring you down. You're tired, she'll bring you water. She'll never leave this She's fighting fire by the sea. Maria's prayer, if you should see her, give her my best wishes for me. Some ancient call that I've answered before. It lives in my walls and it's under the floor. If this was meant for me, why does it hurt so much? And if you're not made for me, why did we fall in love? Knock at my door. I thought I was alone, unaware of what I thought I needed. I dropped like a stone. If I'm not mistaken, then I was the last to know. And if you return for me, I'd never want for more. Spanish senorita. Her eyes are green and her heart is cold. You have a vision, you'd like to meet her, and so you're walking down that road to the sea. You hear a lot of home, you feel free. Because she'll never bring you down. You're hot, then she'll bring you water. She wears a flower crown. She is the people's daughter. She's holy, holy. Maria's prayer, the dragon slayer. She's fighting fire by the sea. She is a Spanish Lina. Her eyes are green and her dress is gold. She is a siren, a femme Nikita. Her children young, but her soul is old.